Hope everybody's enjoying their little vacations during the holidays. Today, little video, I did something, okay? I'm gonna say I'm nuts, but what can I say? I got these wrappers, these egg roll wrappers. They were on special, and I wanted to try something because I normally get some spring rolls or egg rolls, whatever, but I said I wanted to try a little experiment. So I got the wrappers. Boy, I didn't know there were so many in a pack. It's like 48 of them. And seeing I'm not one for doing a lot of deep frying, I wanted to try something new at the same time. When the holidays come around, if you're like me, you have leftovers. And what do you do with them? Well, that's why I said, let's try an experiment. So what I do is I take my wrappers and use your imagination. You know, you can basically do anything with them. So move this here. Because like I was saying, I'm not one for deep frying unless it's an occasion like going out to the restaurant or grabbing a quick fast food meal, you know, like once. I'll tell you something. I was out shopping with Mom. Okay? That's way back. And we were doing some last minute Christmas shopping. So we decided we were hungry. So we went to this restaurant. They said, well, family and friends said it was really good, the restaurant. Just wetting the sides here a bit with some water. And we decided to try it. It happens that day, when we went, they were having on their menu, like, you know, your daily menu, fish and chips. Now, I'm sort of crazy for fish and chips. Mom was too. And we decided to have that. And just a few fries and a little fish stick and maybe a cup of coffee or tea or something. Well, to my surprise, well, our surprise, you should have seen the meal that we had. They started off by bringing us a bowl of soup. Okay? Just ordinary bowl of veggie soup. Or was it onion? Not quite sure. It was a while back. And then, after that, there was a salad, okay, that was put beside our meal of fish and chips. And I mean, the plate was full. Not these little cheap fish sticks. No. The real thing with real fish. Can you believe it? I mean, the fish stick was about this big and this thick. And it was so good. With, well, you might not like tartar sauce, but I do. and with a little thing of tartar sauce, fries, you had ketchup if you wanted, whatever. Well, after eating that, with the salad, and the soup, and the coffee, well, figured, okay, now we're stuffed. That's it. No. They bring us a piece of Black Forest chocolate cake. Or you had your choice between a coffee cream cake. Well, I'll tell you one thing. After that meal, I think I could have gone 3 days without eating. Yeah, that's how good it was. So, but that's what I'm saying. Fast food, okay, once in a while on these occasions. I don't even have a lot of oil to fry with. And I have a fryer. But sometimes I'll do it just in a pot, for a special occasion. Now, me rambling, I'm not doing what I was supposed to. Okay, I got the wrapper. Now, let's say you have your leftover meat pie or whatever, and you've had it up to here with it. Oh my God, I can't take it anymore. Gotta have something different. Well, you can try by taking your meat pie. You want to remove the crust. You can eat it if you want after. And taking some of the filling out of the meat pie. You put it on your wrapper, like so. Hey, stay there. Now, you can go like this. Or, a tradition that we used to have during the holidays was making these mince tarts. Basically, it's meat pie without the crust and the seasonings and all that, but with a bit of sweet. And sometimes we put some raisins. Seeing the meat pie is already spiced up, if you want. You just have to add a little bit of brown sugar. Just a touch. Then, you want to make a little turnover. A little triangle turnover. Press the sides, press this down. Try and get it as even as I can. Might have to wet it with your fingers again a little bit. I'm going to take a fork and then just indent the sides. Now, preferably, you would want to fry it. And do that, fry it. But I'm going to put them in the little toaster oven. Or you could even try boiling it instead if you wanted a healthier option. This is one way of doing it, and at the same time you're having something different than just the meat pie. Or you can take another one like this, like so. Got an apple here. Just make some room here. Okay. I'm just going to peel some apple. Is it nippy in your area? Here last night, just after Christmas Day, we're down below in the minus 30 Celsius at night and like minus 20 in the day. So it's a cold. Normally, I don't like to heat the wood stove too often because I don't have a lot of firewood. But last night, I did heat it, believe me. We're getting cold. I remember a few years ago, we had similar weather. It was really cold in December. Well, that's winter. Yo-yo. Yeah. Now, I'm just very simple, like I say all the time, you know. Just a bit of apple. And if you have applesauce, you can do that too, you know. And a little bit of brown sugar again. You can use, well, it's because maple syrup, if you put that, you might have a problem. It might overflow. So then we want some ground cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon. I even got some jam. A strawberry, raspberry, cherry. It's a medley. Now, same thing. Want to wet your turn over your dough, your egg roll wrapper. You can try different shapes here too, you know, whatever you're doing. But I'm just going for the basic turnover triangle shape. And again, my fork. Now, I gotta separate them so I know which one is which here. Doesn't really matter. I don't have no dessert for later anyways, so I'll have some. I got here. And like I was saying before, you know, for those leftovers you have, I have here a mix of ham, cheese, some tomato, a little bit of coleslaw. Just put all that here. This is something like an egg roll, if you want. Like what's in an egg roll? You can have just a veggie egg roll or one with meat. Now this, you might want to fold this a bit different. I go basically like an egg roll. Let me show you here. Just going to go flat. Then you just want to fold up your edge here. There's a little bit air. Spread your mixture. And then you just want to pinch the edges here. Go around with your fork again. and this too at the same time. What fun activity you could have with the family. I mean, everybody gets into these wrappers and they can make whatever they want. Stuff them with whatever. I want another apple one. Make another one. Apple, maybe apple and jam, maybe. I got on my tropical shirt, as you can tell, to keep me warm. I know I should be outside shoveling or doing some kind of a winter activity. Don't you worry, I will. Later. Okay, apple. Like I said, I'll put a bit of jam. Apple and jam. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, that's going to be good. I don't want to put cinnamon in this one though. And just a touch of sugar. Just a little bit. Not much. I don't want it to be overpowering. Over sweet, you know. Go for a little triangle. Next time I'm gonna try and get. I didn't see any. I wanted to get the spring roll wrappers, or even better, pastry crust. You know, flaky pastry crust. Make your own or buy it. There. Now I got one apple and jam. I'll put that one with my apple one here. I tried last night some tests before I decided to make the video, and I stuffed some with my salad and ham mix, and I boiled them. The dough is a little bit heavy, you know. It's not like a ravioli, but similar, but a little bit more heavy. If you like your dough with a bite, you know, more al dente, but a nice little bite to it, that's perfect. I mean, you can't ask for better. You boil and put whatever sauce you want on top. Like, you can even make these raviolis. Take my meat pie mixture again, let's say. Without the dough, the crust. Because sometimes it's not the filling that's the heaviest, it's the crust. But you can also use the crust at the same time. If you want, put it in, no problem. I just like eating it like that after, because there's always some meat pie that's stuck anyways to the crust. So you're not wasting. Maybe you give it to your pet. So now look at ravioli. So Just want to wet the sides again. And now, you want to take another wrapper. You want to put it on top. This is what you call a big, mega ravioli. Now, this more. And again, with my fork, go around and around and around and around. And in some of my videos, as you've noticed, I've been putting in some little AI stuff. It's because I'm practicing, some of that new technology with the AI stuff. Some animations and new software and stuff. But just bear with me. I'm just fooling around a bit. Because it's good for my brain. As I get older, I have to keep my brain really active. And that's why I do these things, so my brain doesn't rust. I could be playing video games like I used to do. Strategy games. But right now I'm in that AI phase. I'm not gonna go totally AI crazy there, but it's just for the fun. So there you go. Mega ravioli. I know I would do this from scratch and make my own pasta dough and my own filling. That with a butter sauce or even an Alfredo. But this is just an experiment. Just something to try out. Oh, I'm not going to be making, that's why I said I don't know what I was thinking by getting this many. But it doesn't matter. It's not wasted. And it gives me something to try new. So now, I'm going to make a few more for my dessert later while I've got everything out. Apple and jam one. So, and I'm going to wish everybody again happy holidays and for the new year coming up. Like I say, enjoy it. And may it be filled with love and joy, health and prosperity. All that your heart can hold. And you can let me know too what you do with your leftovers at the same time. If you've had it like up to there with them. Or if you don't mind, like me, I can eat them sometimes for days and no, I don't mind. So a little bit more jam. So I'm going to make a few more of these. A little bit more jam on this one. Yeah, everyone take care. Happy holidays. If you're playing in the snow. Enjoy it, because it only lasts for a couple of months, and then we're back to the hot and the heat and the summer. So, love you. Take care. Bye for now. Get cooking. Hey, I'm going to have some dessert. Now, I can't turn the camera off right away because my hands are all sugary and sweet. Just a little triangle here. Oh, this one overflowed. Oh boy, what am I going to do? Nothing. Yeah, I got to remember to plug back in the fridge, because if you didn't know, I have to unplug the fridge when I'm making a video. Otherwise the noise is totally insane. Now I can wash my hands. Yeah, turn off the camera. It's getting cloudy in the city. It's getting cloudy in the country. It's getting cloudy everywhere. Yeah, it's getting cloudy everywhere.